Hello, and good evening. So, let's continue on here. Last time it was a little bit of a slog, so floodgates are open, as it were. I'll come forward. Pretty much just going to end up bum rushing this place. I'm hoping that we can just get Andorus with the traps and finish him off here, so let's see what happens. I'll try to pelt him a little bit, see what that does. Gonna keep a couple of the kill moves handy over here, though, on the off chance that, yeah, if he runs forward, if he gets himself caught on the traps, then we're in for a good time. So, let's... crap, he doesn't have pie. Alright, well, go do a surge. Pew pew some lasers. Yeah. Do absolutely no damage at all. Let's see, you should have a pie, right? Dang straight you do. And I love this ability, it's just so freaking good. It's like if you're doing alright, you're gonna do way more than alright all of a sudden. So far, I'd say alright is the best way to describe this. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do... Man, almost triple the damage there. Just from a few points. It's crazy. But anyway, what I'm hoping to do is, yeah, once he gets close, hopefully lure him in a bit farther. See about maybe isolating their healer back there. Nothing I can really do about that guy aside from just heal away all those bolts he's putting in people's faces. So he's just gonna put himself on a trap. That's good. Excellent. To do a little healing, as you do. So we get him all patched up, or her, or whoever that was. April? Her. First off, you don't have death proof, right? No. And I don't want to use the bind on him just yet. You know, actually, possibility for some goodies here, for possibly binding that healer back there. Healer... don't think so. I think this one's the healer. Check real quick, because yeah, I'm seeing a red cape, so that shouldn't be them. Let's see, your crossbow would be okay, but no deal. Okay, you know what? I think we're still gonna bind that other one because it will keep the healer busy for a minute. Not to mention they wanted him charging in as soon. So we're gonna need a few turns. So everyone else is buying time, while Andorus is basically being lured in here. Yeah, Toots and Rapari are basically just gonna have to hold this area for a little bit. Actually, before you go... kill this one. And then probably gonna have Toots try and drop a mute on that healer. See how well that ends up working out. Now hopefully the dragon comes on first, and it did. So that's good. I have a little bit of a bug going on here. Downside is if that healer decides to go for that top right area. And yeah, so, like, why are you here? You're betraying these guys and also trying to do what they're doing at the same time. How does that work? Alright. Which does Omni hurt ya? Barely at all. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And drop a little one. Yep. Shackle is never gonna work. Stun might. I don't really know which debuffs he's immune to, but it seems like he's immune to some of them. Okay, smack him with a mushroom. I think that's a mushroom. I'm like 99% sure it's a mushroom in a little plastic baggie. That is why we need to drop a mute on that guy. It's alright, we're not at the point where it's actually possible to take him down yet anyway. He needs to come way closer, step on a couple more traps, and then it should be checkmate right there. Oh, hi. Are you going wooden blocks? It's like, check it out, I can get some range over this thing. Alright. lasers. And April's the only one that can actually do okay damage here. It's alright, let's go right here. And just slightly short. It's fine. Let's move back one space and drop this one right here. Since sleeps is one of the ones that we're not going to be using very often, and hopefully that'll lure him in. Well, it's going to get a shackle. Sucks. It's alright, we'll deal. Now, I found out last time, and I really should have remembered this, but yeah, this thing actually pretty much scales off of weapon stuff. That's why he's been doing so well with it. For some reason I was thinking it was going off int, which I guess in retrospect doesn't make sense. There goes Rapari. Dang it. Alright, well, on the plus side... Hang on. Lives to spare? Okay, well... They're probably going to end up being injured to near death here, but... I know, it sucks, huh? Like, what's going on there? Anyway, so they're probably going to take a beating, but unfortunately it's kind of the only way right now. So, such is life. Now, here's hoping that he ends up deciding to run forward, though. Act. Speed this up a little bit. That 25% is probably what does him in. Alright, come on. Know you want to go after someone here. Curse, yeah, do that. Just all the traps. Alright, well, now we got a temporary wall at least. Which sucks, but no. It's isolated. So, really undid all the healing that just happened. Unfortunately, this one's stuck. Pumpkin strike. Smack him with a pumpkin. And then he ran out onto the ledge. Despite all their best efforts, he was beaten with pumpkins and lasers. This is a story to explain to the kids. Okay. Let's go ahead and drop one of these. And yeah, there we go. That should be just about checkmate. By the way, if you're curious, if you end up going after the healers in the background here, one of them has a chance to drop one of the class marks for Cashwa if you're ever looking for that kind of thing. Again, it's just a chance drop. It's one of very few times, because their healers are basically the only ones that can drop them. So the only random time you can get them is one of the Reason Highway kind of areas, and apparently at some point there's like a zombie encounter there. Oh, dickish. I'm sorry, you will have to be Steved. Bye, bud. Punch, punch. And then Steve ripped out Endorse's heart. Where did they go? Yeah, no, they just stuck it underneath, so... Stuck all that crap underneath. Entire journey was kind of pointless. Yeah, you know what? You would have been helpful for that whole defending thing, considering you've had to defend against them before. But no, dramatic last stand, and then getting his heart ripped out by a mechanized fairy. But hey, you know, you do what you gotta do, I guess. So, get the claws? No. Did not get the claws. It would have been pretty sweet to get them, but oh well. So yeah, no, we don't get a break before the very end. Let me see. Do I actually have some better fighting stabs? Looks like it. Now, April is going to be fine as she is, because holy crap, but Crossback can definitely do with a staff then. Gee, that's a pretty hefty sacrifice to defense, maybe not. Yeah, I think we'll just leave doing that whole thing, because Crossback's having a hard enough time staying alive. Without that being said, you know what? It scales off of weapon damage. Do I have a... I do have a Vit ring. Let's see. Should... Yeah, that is Luca's main secret here, so... Let's go ahead and do that. Let's put a Vit on ya. Let's go ahead and put one of these on ya. See how that works out. Actually, remember to save it, because I've been running off save states this whole time. And alright, let's move on now. It's probably about time to break out the crystal pumpkins, I think. Although, you know, what's my inventory look like? 29? Actually, no, we're totally fine on those. Does anybody not have field alchemy at this point? Have it. You need it. Don't think we'll be using a Gonal Scream anytime soon. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's just... I don't actually come to think that you don't even have all your slots filled out. This run has been a little bit faster than expected. Actually, reducing MP costs might be a little bit more useful. It's just, yeah, for 100... Like, if it was 80, I would keep it around, but for 100, I don't think so. Because you keep getting knocked out and you're almost dead anyway. You already have it. Actually, might as well update it. I don't really know what we get for 2 as opposed to 1, but you know, feels like it's worth it. Okay, 2. Already know it. Have it for some reason. No, wait, yes you do. Has a Crossback has it. So yeah, Tia is the only one that's in a little bit of a bad situation here. Go figure. I guess we'll never have a full party for the first part of the run. Not entirely sure how the hell we're gonna take on Durgalua though. Again, I'm really hoping for traps being effective, but I will say definitely expect some losses. This should be an absolute nothing of a fight. Just gonna kind of fast forward through most of it. Let's give you this. Oh, that buff actually exists right now. It's pretty darn handy. This guy. Of course, you'd be the only one who can't use it. Alright, moving on. We still have a boulder, so make that happen. Load to mask bows might have been a good thing to pick up to this point. These silver arcs, they're doing extra damage, but it's like it could be doing a lot better. Especially given their stats. Somebody else can crit him off the cliff. Also, this is one of those ones that's actually got neutrals, so the Templars count as their own thing. Deal with them later. See if you can just insta-kill this guy. Nope. Would have been good. Oh well. Right, I forgot to give him his nomads back, didn't I? So actually, we might be done with the nomads for now, because his extra defense has been very, very, very worthwhile. Worthful, amazing. Just making up words at this point. paralyzed or shackled. Plus that, because he got hit, he should be able to speed star into the situation. Any luck, he'll get his turn just slightly faster than the other guy. Collecting this card, because we might need a lot of traps. Drop in one of these. Yeah, no, you're definitely keeping whatever setup you've got, because these guys are hitting like a friggin' train. Trains, generally speaking, are not fun to get hit by. I'm not speaking from personal experience, though. It's one of those things I hope to never have a personal experience on. You wearing? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. He's decked out like a dragon, basically. Yeah, it looks like Rapari there should be able to get his turn just in time. Sure enough. Music is really oppressive. Like, it's funny because I like the theme, but at the same time I don't like listening to it. These places, it's always all ominous. Also, 28% and 60% problem apparently. I think it's just because these guys are taking extra from 8 is what's going on here. Right. I forgot to give Crossback a skill, too. It's alright, I'll remember to do some of these things at some point. But at some point is definitely not right now. It's one of those eventually my brain will work kind of situations. Now, go ahead and... yeah, why not? Sweet. Got one of them ranky uppy dealies. See that feature. Problem whatsoever. Now, I don't remember which one of these it was that was the healing trap. That's the one that I ideally hope to be able to find. Because that thing, by and large, is potentially going to be a savior once we get to that last fight. Yeah, finisher. Simple, easy. Considering how much of a non-issue these guys are to basically everybody in the entire friggin' game, since I think Leonard is the only one that actually loses to zombies. You know, this feels a bit more fitting. Now, so here he can actually get an Infernal on him. Or Virtuous, rather. That did the job. He can be a little bit more useful while we actually get down there and develop a means to deal with him. It's actually even starting to do... oh, hell. Oh! Crap, actually. Okay, never mind. Our problems. Deal with this one. Also deal with that one, and I need somebody that has that... Well, everybody has field alchemy at this point. Yes, okay, we do have salvations. We're gonna drop some of those in place. I can get rid of this guy at some point. Can't right now, but it'd be nice at some point. Should be recoverable. I think Steve's slow enough that it shouldn't really matter. Back into the fight. This guy right here, though. Kind of a dicky move on his part. That wasn't necessarily a perfect move, but I want them to spend some time getting rid of that debuff, and hopefully, yeah, you'll have just enough to finish them off, so we don't have to worry about the zombies coming back. Run over here. Start dealing with that one. Maybe we don't even need to waste the gem, actually. Let's see. Something. This one. Still keep going back. Sorry for not having a whole lot to say about this one. It's just a little bit on the slower side. Let's see if you potentially get a long range of this one. The odds are practically none. Yeah, no. Tile off. Alright, hit that 43% or whatever that was. No, actually, I have enough time, so let's do this thing. Doctor! I'm gonna go ahead and go all Sparky to get his circuits back in order. Or whatever's going on there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need just one extra turn, and they don't have it, so... such is life.